viewers, I'm Captain GUOT AKOL, the spokesperson for Northern Baigazali State Police. It was yesterday, 25th June, at the evening hours that we managed to detect these giant stores in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. The reason we are here, we are seeing some violation is that being done by the company. The company, according to them, they said that they were being contracted by the FAO headquartered in Juba. When they came here, they started operating here without knowledge of the Minister of Agriculture and FAO offices that are here in Northern Baigazali State. They came with the acrylic acid, mixing it with Dura and packing it in a small quantity of sacks. Yesterday, when the staff from the Ministry of Agriculture, headed by the Minister and DG, plus the experts of the Food and Agriculture Organization came here yesterday, and they faced the two staffs that were found here. They said they were sent by the headquarters, who is based in Wau and somewhere in Juba. The office of FAO doesn't know about them, and the Ministry of Agriculture, who is the right institution to determine what kind of seeds that are supposed to be given to the citizens, also doesn't know. The acrylic acids that they are using is quite toxic, dangerous, and also is not recommended. They do authorize by the Ministry of Agriculture to be mixed with the foodstuffs or seeds. Given consideration that maybe some of consumers or beneficiaries may not or may be using them as a food, with that toxic acid, it will be dangerous for their lives. That's why the Ministry of Agriculture is very keen for this and call for the investigation. And that's why we are here on ground. We have seen the quantity, and we have seen also the acrylic acid that they are using. They are now with us.
Okay, so what is the name?
The name of the company, and the two staffs are here, that lady and this guy. It's called Makpacco. Makpacco, according to them, has been contracted by FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, in Juba. And it is quite shocking that the FAO in Northern Baigazali State doesn't have any knowledge about them.
Okay, where did this food comes from? Did they buy it in the local markets here, or they got it from other side?
Probably they might have brought it. Some were brought abroad, around, and some they got it within local markets.
You have to talk of the quantity. How many bags or the quantity that you have?
All the quantity they have, they brought 1,280, but now they use 366. They open it and they pack it into a small packages, from 50 to 25, according to the size of the sacks that we are seeing. These are the quantity that they have so far managed to do.
Yes, sir.
It's just a private house. They rent it. They hire it from the owner. As you can see, also it has no ventilation, and they are using this chemical inside, which is also the staffs that are working inside might be in deep danger because the ventilation is too poor, and that's why the Minister of Agriculture is quite concerned. Along with me, also the Attorney General. Public Security is here, and the Minister of Agriculture is also here. Yesterday, the staff from FAO were all here.
Now, what is theft? Have you?
Two sections, Section 316 and Section 323 of South Sudan Penal Code 2008. They are now under investigation, and as soon as we complete the investigation, the case file will be referred to the court, and the final hearing will be there.
The people are arrested?
Yes, we so far managed to arrest two, one lady and one gentleman.
Deng Akok, وزير الزراعة والقعبات والبيئة ولاية شمال الغزال. كما رأيتموهم في خلفي دم حاصل شيتنج، يعني خشوا الناس في الولاية وجابوا اشتروا بذور في السوق فتريتا ولخبطهم بمواد ما موثقة علميا. فالإجراءات بتاعت وزارة الزراعة القابات بالتعاون مع الشرطة وقبضنا 1280 بذور الذرة أخذها في السوق. وكان اتفاقنا مع فاو إنه يشتري بذور محلي لأنه بذور محلي عنده adaptability with the climate في الولاية. وقلنا لهم نحن دايرين ود أحمد أو يجيبوا ملوال أو نتين بالمحاصيل اللي يمكن يكون كويس في الولاية. فيشتروا محاصيل في السوق عادي. والمكتب فاو في الولاية ما عنده معلومة، وبرضه وزارة الزراعة والأمن الغذائي في جوبا ما عنده معلومة. ديل تجار عاديين مجرمين استخدموا اللوجو بتاعت فاو. فعشان كده في أضرار، يعني مواد سامة يمكن يضر بالمواطن زي أتيليك أسيد، هي مادة سامة. وأيضا في بويه عادي بيبوم رشوم في البذور. فعشان كده نحن لحد ما هم يوروا المصدر بتاع الكلام ده. شيء ثاني، المواد هم استخدموه له أضرار صحية وأضرار اقتصادية قد يؤثر مع المواطن، لأن البذور مرات لما يوزوا للمزارع أو للمواطن البسيط يمكن ياكلوا، وفيها مادة كيميكال ضارة يمكن يأثر في الرئة أو في الكلاوي أو الكبدة. فعشان كده دل البذور اللي شفتوه مثلا حاليا هو ما صالح للزراعة. فده الحاصل.
It is the dye. It's the color that to mix with
the chemical.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes this too. Red dye and acrylic.
And after that, I just want demonstration.
Yeah, actually after mixing, like now it is water, right? Yeah, you get the sorghum, which is down. Then you spray this dye.
You mix one into the
like you are
sorghum.
mixing some cement, just like this until it will turn the color.
Okay.
Yeah, from white to red.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you call this chemical?
This is a technique.
It's written
It's written on the box.
this one.
Makpacco treatment.
Come again,
Voice.
your name?
Anina SHARON.
Anina SHARON. Okay, Anina SHARON, you are working with which company?
Makpacco.
Makpacco. Okay. Tell us, who contracted you?
We got a contract from UNFAO for sorghum, Ahmed seeds, to bring it to AWEIL and WOW. The variety that FAO wants is mostly grown in South Sudan. It's grown in Renk and mostly Sudan. So that variety that FAO wants is Ahmed, and that is what we have here. It's known differently. People call it differently according to their region. Yes, but mostly it's grown in Renk and Sudan. So that is the variety that FAO wanted, and that is what we brought. We were supposed to make it from Juba because even we have all the documents from Ministry of Agriculture. So our management sat down and they were like, since the places where you're supposed to take it, buying the cost of bringing the seeds from Renk to Juba and then bringing it back this side is costly. Where you're going to deliver them, where the delivery point is. So we came here, we have got the seeds and we have just started working on them.
You bought the seeds here locally?
No, the seeds came from Sudan.
Okay.
Yes.
And what you are doing locally here is putting the chemical?
Yes, but this is the process of making the seeds. You know, we have even put when you're given the contract, you're given the PO attachment. With the PO attachment comes the labeling that FAO wants. So these labels, this kind of bags are not made in here in South Sudan.
Okay.
So we contracted a company from Uganda to make that makes the bags with this labeling that FAO wants. So when we got the seeds, you're supposed to put chemicals that are going to protect it from pests and diseases, and then you put the dye to change the color, so that people do not consume it. Because when you just put the chemical and leave it like that, people will use it for consumption, and yet we do not want the seeds to be consumed. That's why we put the color.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Then the other chemicals we put are to protect, when you plant the seeds, it's supposed to protect it from the pests and the diseases.
Okay, is this organized?
You dig it. And why do you believe it? Why do you believe the digging?
Different orders. This is the first order.
Still on.
This is the first order. This is the first order they gave us.
So what you do, you remove it.
This is the first order they gave us. So this one, there is another order they gave us, which is needed urgently. That's why we remove these three and change to the new order. But we shall pack also this one and take.
Huh? Huh?